Hey, welcome back for the final match. Again, hey, if you enjoyed these matches in the draft, come join us. There are links to the Discord down below. But this is the final match for the day against Switchcase, one of our newer players, but we've really enjoyed having him with us as well. I'm going to play first, and he told me, because he's been spectating some of my matchups, that I should expect a slightly different matchup this time around. So I'm guessing he's some sort of aggro deck. And we've played some grinders. We played the control mirror for the most part, and then, well, I guess we should say we played against a control deck, and then, oh, he might beat the white aggro player who gave me my Blade Splicer. Blade Splicer is so good against white aggro, though. Question is, Essence Scatter versus Suspicious Stowaway. I want to get my creature on board, I think. Yep, might be mono white. I did get the impression there was a white drafter at the table. Okay, deck in stone. I can't imagine he's white control. But deck in stone, I don't mind so much because that stowaway. I guess he might not have had another spell to cast that turn and then it flips, right? So you kind of have to do it. Blade Splicer, however, is stronger. And I think there might be an argument for waiting a turn on Blade Splicer so I can ephemerate it. Like if this is Brutal Cathar. Alright, Spellbinder's annoying. But not unbeatable. I can still cast my spells with the tax here. Confirmed white aggro, though. Blade Splicer is pretty good against this. Question is, what does he take? I have no idea. Alright, takes Essence Scatter, which would use my whole turn to cast, but I trade off Blade Splicer for this thing? I think we wait and see what he does on his turn, because we might end up using the Essence Scatter. If not, I can go for like the Ephemerate here. It's nighttime, by the way. Alright, well, I'm going to take a hit for 3. Not a lot of white removal to worry about either. SRAM's Expertise cannot be countered. So, seems like a good time to go for... I mean, we could draw Syncopate here, actually. We did not draw Syncopate, but Resto's quite nice. Alright, we're gonna get some 3/3s on board to combat his 1/1 army. Oh, right, he gets to cast another Freeball spell. Maybe I should have waited to see what that was. And we're Militia Captain. The combo is assembled. Well, that's the card he took over the Blade Splicer, so let's see. Let's see how it does. It's going to transform into a gigantic creature. We can blink it. He knows about the blink. Maybe we should just blink it now. Question is, do we go for the full blink? So, beginning of upkeep, and then end step it starts making tokens. I think we want to get in the damage. This looks like we're racing. Two cards left in hand from opponent. Getting Resto on board seems good. You can have your 2 mana 40/40. This is a combo here. SRAM's Expertise into Cult Leader. Servo Exhibition. Okay. It's enormous. So I'm going to go for the block and... Uh-oh. We're convoking. Question is, are we convoking Loxodon or are we convoking Conclave Tribunal? It's Loxodon. Intentionally keeping up a mana. Alright. That's a big Cult Leader. So I take 3 here. Oh, doesn't go for it. What 1 mana white spell? Can't have Swords to Plowshares. What am I missing here? I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go ahead and blink Blade Splicer now. And then I think I just go for the block here. I think Mana Tithe is the only 1 mana white spell. Okay, now I just go for 3 in the air. Blink of an eye on this thing. These are pretty good at holding down the fort. They're not good against these, obviously. Tough call. Let's say I go blink your 8/8, attack with everything, block, block, block. You take 6/7. So we're gonna definitely attack here, and then the question is whether we're using blink right away or not. I think we need to use it right away. And I believe these are, well, the last two cards are spells. No land drop last turn. Did keep up a mana, which feels to me like Mana Tithe. Otherwise, you just completely convoke, right? So Cult Leader gets in there. Okay, I should have done that sooner. All right, we got to use this, right? ECD. Oh, Mana War is really good here, too. All right, so Resto. Chip. ECD gets rid of this, doesn't do too much else. I think Mana War is just more important. And then I can hold up Essence Scatter, which does get Mana Tithe, but that's also fine. This just clears some tokens out of the way. Not expecting a Wrath effect here or anything like that. So I can cast the Essence Scatter right now. Skyclave Apparition. So we go for this. That's gonna take Resto, which is kind of my game plan here, right? I go for this, make him use Mana Tithe. Okay, no Mana Tithe. Dream Eater is quite nice. That gives me the backup flyer in case Resto gets dealt with here. Alright, that thing transforms again. Good cards for my deck here. Elite Spellbinder with Ephemerate is gross. Okay, so we get game one against Mono White, what I have to assume is Mono White. This is where I think the Thragtusk comes in. Do I want a forest? I can't actually fetch a forest. I'm bringing in blue, blue, white. So I will go up a forest here. And then Thragtusk comes in. I don't think I want Visionary. Baral's Expertise seems good against the tokens. Settle the Wreckage is also like a gotcha against them. On the top end, ECD has a couple targets, and it's good to blink. Thassa might be a little bit cute. I think Rev comes out. I think Stowaway comes out on the draw. Could be that Syncopate comes out here on the draw. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 lands. Maybe we should not have 20 lands in our deck. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, mana's fine. A little bit too top heavy for what I want out of a matchup like this though, right? Blink is okay. The 2/1s just trade off really nicely. Miss Syndicate Naga actually seems really bad here. But I feel like I should be cutting from the top end. Like, I feel like this is a matchup where I could stand to lose Thassa, although Mana War into Thassa just disrupts so heavily. Baral's Expertise I could see coming out, but another good stabilizing tool. So we'll keep it a little top heavy. and just try and pave the way to the late game. Because I think I'm going to win the late game once I stabilize. But the early game could get out of hand here. This is a 2-lander with a 2-drop into an annoying 3-drop. Settle is good, though. Elite Spellbinder could nab it, but Settle is good. So let's go ahead and get this out. Intercept. And then Sanctum on 2. Barbed Spike. Good card. Go and get the Sanctum here. And I'd have to decide whether I want to flash this out and go for the Naga here or just trade off for 2 damage. Might just want to trade for 2 damage. I don't know. I'm gonna play into the Settle pretty heavily and hope it doesn't get Elite Spellbindered. 3 mana up. 3 mana up, no play is interesting to me. I'm gonna go for the Naga then. Oh, I just realized Declaration in Stone is really good against this card. Which could be a card they have in hand, considering they didn't do anything on turn 3. No, I just realized it. Kind of gross, actually. Funny, but gross. So are we going for Glasspool Mimic here? I feel like we can go for maybe Spectral Adversary plus Clue. We have green in case we draw Thrag. Soul Herder is not something we need to get out at the moment. Green mana. Ooh, Intrepid Adversary is nice. So that's going to come down with a Valor counter. Yep. I'm less inclined to trade resources here. So what I can do is actually just use my turn to blink that out. I could have... No, I couldn't have. Oh, there's Thragtusk punishing me as usual. That's going to come in tapped, and I'm going to go for Settle this turn and just try to keep OP off my back, and then hope to stabilize with, like, Thragtusk plus Soul Herder. I wonder if green came in or if he was missing green in game 1. Tolvor's Huntmaster. Yikes. Okay, maybe change of plans? Maybe. How do I make this not look suspicious? I have to be able to cast Settle plus hold up a spell during my turn. No block. Tovalor's Huntmaster's totally gonna just transform here, isn't it? Thassa. This is okay. Alright, so we have this. And we have Settle and no 2 mana play, so this is just gonna transform. Which... Tangible Virtue's fine. They are going to get 2 extra wolves out of the deal here if they just jam with everything. But we're going to settle. They're going to get all the lands in the world. Pack Leader can go ahead and kill off my adversary. I don't think I want to fight over that. The Ephemerate. Oh, I also can't fight over it. Alright. All that lands in the world, but you do get your 2 wolves here from Tovolar, which maybe I should have just Swords to Plowshare Tovolar to get these wolves off the board. You're welcome. Charmin Prince. So now we're going Thragtusk, Soul Herder, Ephemerate type stuff, right? That's the name of the game. Alright. Thragtusk plus Soul Herder is kind of busted. Opponent has 12 mana. March of the Multitudes would be disgusting as well. With Intangible Virtue, that's probably how I lose this game from this point. I'm gonna do this. Oh, they got me with the Mana Tithe. Had it all along. Essence Scatter doesn't stop the things I want to stop. Next end step. So Thassa and hold up Essence Scatter. Blink you. Make it 3/3, gain 5 life. And holding up Essence Scatter plus Swords to Plowshares here. Swords isn't going to help me against... Yikes. I mean, we're doing fine against this. We're doing okay against that. March of the Multitudes is the worst card we could see here. And opponent attacks. Yep. Oh, guess it's daytime. Player lands out. Charmin Prince. I guess Charmin Prince plus Soul Herder lets me start digging. And then Thassa can blink this. So, yeah, we'll do some digging. Still get to hold up Essence Scatter. Scry. Exclusion Mage seems excellent. Fateful Absence I don't think is going to do very much here. And then we'll play Soul Herder. And we will not do anything here. Thassa is going to target Thrag. Soul Herder is going to target Prince. And I think given that I know my next card and I kind of like it, I'm just going to go ahead and gain some life here. Just make my life total like 50. I'm looking for Syncopate, I think is the card, just to make sure I don't die to March of the Multitudes. Yeah, I think he's correctly identified that he has to be attacking here. I'm just going to go ahead and block the one that makes him re-equip. Not really that big of a deal. Okay, the Exclusion Mage just really locks things up, I think. Get that out of here. Probably should get rid of the wolf. And we will do nothing. Thassa blinks, I think, Exclusion Mage at this point. That can blink Charmin Prince to set up my draws. And we will scry. Blade Splicer is good enough to draw, I think. I can probably go wide enough at this point. Maybe not. March for, I don't know how much that is, but it's a little bit much. Okay. GG switch. I don't know if you have the March, but I saw it in the draft, and it looks like it would have killed me there. We did get a good stabilization. I wonder if he was missing green in pack 1. But at any rate, I hope you enjoyed this. I would like to do this more often for our Peasant Cube and our Unrestricted Cube. So if you made it to, the end of match 3, then let me know what you think about the games, about the cube. Again, blue-white, not one of the premier archetypes, but it did just recently get an influx of really powerful cards from Modern Horizons 2 and Jumpstart Historic Horizons, namely Soul Herder, just being like the crux of the entire deck, basically. You get this card, you can do some really nasty things like we just saw. Did lose to the control matchup, so congrats, Dave. Not sure who won the entire thing for the night, but hope everybody had a lot of fun, and it was fun to record these. I'm hoping to do this more often, so give me some feedback. Let me know what you want to see. Hopefully you'll be hearing more from us in the future. My name's Timothy with Jank Diver Gaming. Come join us in the Discord. Links down below. I'll see you guys next time.